Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. My name is Eduardo Duran, your favorite Austin realtor, and today we have an absolute banger. Behind me stands possibly the most recognizable building in Austin's skyline, and that's because it's a royal blue building. It's a modern luxury apartment here in the downtown Austin area, right off 12th Street and I-35. We're gonna give you an inside look into a one-bedroom, the Penthouse, 2 different pools, a 2-story gym, and so much more you're not gonna wanna miss. Let's check it out. Here at the Waller, we have a really nice lobby. There's tons of seating areas, tons of curved walls. You'll see a bunch of that throughout the video. Really nice pops of color throughout. And my favorite part is the immediate access to Joe's Coffee, one of Austin's premier, most popular coffee shops. All right, guys, up first, we're going to check out a 1-bedroom. This is the 10th floor, as you can tell, wonderfully adorned complex. Look at the wallpaper, little stark outline. This is actually a raised panel of wood, recessed lighting, beautiful throughout the whole complex. The hallways are enclosed, of course, and we have a carpet along with really nice lights, sconce lights on the corners. Here we are in the 1-bedroom model unit. It's going to be staged, but this is a great example of what you could do to adorn your personal home should you live here. This, like I said, is a 1-bedroom, 1-bath. The square footage in this unit is right around 700 square feet, and the rent is in that 2,500-ish range, give or take, depending on which floor, which view you've got. First thing I want to tell you guys about is the wonderful wood tones that we've gotten here. Check this out. Soft close. Super soft close. We've got induction tops, stainless steel appliances, of course, fully stocked. Look at that. They must really love your boy. We'll crack one open later. The sink in here is stainless steel, super deep, probably like a 10-inch deep sink there. Really easy to do all of the dishes. We're going to have the washer dryer. That comes included, so if that's one of your worries and you don't have your own, this is a great option. We have a tray ceiling right here, a little bump out, which is really sick. Here in the living area, we're going to have a access to the balcony. Quite a large balcony for a 1-bedroom. And you have a direct view of the pool down below. The entire Austin skyline. Relatively quiet intersection too. If you want to be near downtown, but you don't want that hustle and bustle of being in all of the action, having a hard time with parking, having a hard time waiting for stoplights, this is a great proximity to downtown. Plus, you get all the view without all the noise. Check out the bathroom. Tile all the way up. We have a small format hexagon on the bottom and an elongated subway porcelain on the sides, all 3 sides. We have that matching wood tone cabinetry, double vanity, toilet, and a linen closet. Now it's time for the primary bedroom. Yo, watch out, alligator. It's kind of crazy. Here we are in the primary bedroom. This one's actually got a really nice view of downtown, straight out your window. Floor to ceiling, of course. This is a king-size bed, and it comfortably fits, even with 2 nightstands on each side, and a corresponding walk-in closet. This is the 1-bedroom. If you want to stretch your budget a little bit further and you want to see a penthouse, that's where we're headed next. All right, guys, welcome to the Penthouse here at the Waller. This is a 32nd floor, which is the top floor. Right when you walk in, we're going to have a half bath. Guys, this penthouse is 2,200 square feet and some change. Is going for a whopping $10,000 a month. Tell me in the comments below if you think it's worth it. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,200 square foot modern estate. Look at this, beautiful balcony views. The Waller, as we mentioned earlier in the video, has its characteristic blue exterior, which makes it very recognizable. And honestly, for being right next to the highway, it's very insulated from the noise, so I really do appreciate that. We have 12-foot ceilings throughout. We have nice chandelier lights where the dining area is at, living. There's also a little indent for some stools if you felt like it. Triple pendants above the long rectangular island. Great views of downtown. This building is located a little bit outside of the downtown district, which is a plus and also a minus. A plus, in my opinion, is the view. You actually get the whole skyline instead of being right next to some other skyscraper where you have no view. The kitchen in this unit is a very bright and cream / off-white type of colorway. We have a cafe appliance package throughout with the 5-burner range as well as the wine fridge and of course the refrigerator. For storage and pantry space, we have an entire walk-in room. Check that out, guys. If you love entertaining people, love being a host, this is definitely a very great spot to get that done. Moving forward, we enter into the first of the secondary rooms. All of these rooms are going to have floor-to-ceiling windows. Closet space isn't the largest, isn't the smallest. Check that out. If I lived here, I would make this my home office. A lot of people who relocate to Austin with my help, shoot me a message if you're thinking about it. They end up wanting these high rises downtown and they make these smaller rooms into their office. Both this bedroom and this other bedroom that we're walking into now, similar type of size and vibe. I really like the cool, like kind of off gray flooring. Makes it feel very modern. Both of those rooms are going to lead into this bathroom, which is fully equipped with this really nice glossy porcelain green grayish tile and a tub. So if you have a kid and you want to give them a bath, there you go. Double vanity. A lot of things in this building are curved, including the mirrors. Now time for the primary. Not before we check out the washer dryer in the laundry room. Bam, baby. Check out the master closet in here. Now this is a closet. This is much more spacious. We have short racks for dresses or for suits and shirts, as well as a long dress rack here for all your girls' accessories. My favorite part about this entire penthouse is going to be the master bathroom. Check it out, double vanity, standalone tub, which is actually pretty large. I'm a big dude, 6'4", 210. I swore I played D1. And check it out, I actually fit inside this one. Most of the time I don't. That's pretty neat. We have the shower, missing the curtain, but a lot of built-in shelving for a bathroom, to be honest. Towels, supplies, shampoos. This is a penthouse, like we said. There is a $10,000 a month price tag on the home. There are a lot more affordable options in the building, but if you're really a high roller like that, then this is the one for you. All right, guys, we're on the 5th floor. It's time to check out the amenities here. We're going to see the pool, the gym, and there's an entire building next to the Waller that's also a blue building that is a commercial office space. There's a really cool bridge that takes us from this side to the other. We're going to start off with the gym. Beautiful wood floor throughout. We have tons of weights, jungle gym equipment. There's all the way up to 70s, but your boy's been stuck at 30s for years. Here we have the Sprinter skill mill is what these are called technically, but I call them the Sprinter treadmill. If this gets 1,000 likes, then the next video I'll go ahead and go full speed. We have Technogym, which is top of the line. They actually sponsored the Olympics when they were in Japan. We have jump ropes, a lot of different medicine balls. If a gym is important to you, it's one of the better gyms in terms of variety of equipment that we've seen. Full with rowers. And guess what? This building's gym has got 2 floors to it. We're heading down right now to the cardio room, which has an entire glass wall, making sure you have a good view while you get your steps in, whether it be the Stairmaster, the treadmill, elliptical, or my man biking over there in the corner. After you work up a nice little sweat, we're going to go show you the spa, which is crazy for an apartment complex to have this many amenities. Check it out. We're going to kick it off with the normal and the basics. We've got the stalls and the triple vanity here, which is not even really basic. It's actually really nice. We have this wood paneling, sconce lights, triple mirror, everything so far A+. But now it's time to get some extracurriculars. We have a shower, which again is a cut above, but what really takes this bathroom and this spa to the entire home run level is going to be the personal locker room. You can reserve these, you can use them. They have combos, so you can be calm that your stuff is safe. And if you need to take a phone call or just want to kick it, maybe get some space from your girl for a little bit, come hang out here. We got seating, a TV, and it's a perfect spot to relax, cool down, and then put on your bathing suit. That's in your locker because we're going to head up to the pool. Immediately adjacent to the fitness center, we're met with the first of 2 pools on this property. This is the lap pool, hence the shape. Perfect to get that stroke in, especially that backstroke, We're sitting on a nice turf. Man, the sun is kind of at the perfect spot right now. We're in the shade, which is really nice. This is that commercial spot we were talking about. That entire building over here to your right and my left. It's for the Austin Symphony. Upon the blue facade of the building, we're going to find a wonderfully vibrant piece of art, really encompassing the Austin spirit. We're met with a ton of glass upon that corner, and within the courtyard there's tons of plants, greenery, seating areas, wonderful lighting, and all of that is connected to the main Waller building, the residential tower, via a sky bridge. On the way to the pool, make a quick pit stop in the kitchen. This is a hangout / co-working space. There's a massive countertop / island here, perfect for entertaining. That's the co-living. This is the co-workspace. Very nice and open. Check these out. These are actually pretty cool. Perfect spot to get some work done. There's actually a couple you can rent. If you don't want this open door type of policy, you want your own desk setup that you can use day in and day out. On the 32nd floor, we're going to go and show you some private offices that start at around like $250 per month. But first, what you've been waiting for, that pool time, baby. Here we are on the pool deck. We have cabana seating as well as some shaded portions. And my favorite part, after a nice long day in the pool, time for some burgers on the grill. Here on the 5th floor, we also have a dog lounge. I love the little bone they have on the decor, really cool. We have 2 separate washing stations and a blow dryer for your pup, along with stocked dog treats. Actually pretty cool. And there's some in there, no cap. Now it's time to go up to the 32nd floor, check out the amenity center. We have a fob access control. We went ahead and clicked that, and we're on our way up. Quick note while we're in here, look at the adornment of the elevator. Really cool curves, like textured walls. Top notch. First up at bat is the bar and lounge. Super chic, super aesthetic. I could totally see a sunset cocktail here being the absolute move. This building, like I said, has a ton of cool texture and blue throughout the entire property. We have wonderful seating, more comfortable seating, lots of art on the walls, massive quartz island with a food warmer beneath me, microwaves, refrigerators. It's got to be the smallest sink I've seen in my entire life. Look at that. Don't worry, there's a larger one behind. Full with a shuffleboard and a pool table. You guys know the drill. Every time we tour a complex, we hit a shot live. So we're going to do that now. No cuts, no edits, none of that. I point your attention to the paneling on these walls. Guys, that stuff is not cheap to do, and it absolutely looks great. It's worth every dollar. We're going to hit this live. If I make more than 2 and you're moving to Austin, Texas, you better contact me. Damn, zilch. Maybe next time. Let's head outside and check out the exterior lounge. Here on the outside of the 32nd floor, we're going to have wonderful views of the Austin downtown area. This is facing north, so that's literally the UT Tower. Hook'em horns. Beautiful gas fireplace for nighttime chilling. And it's somewhat of a wraparound. It goes all the way to the other side into the library, which is where we're headed now. Here in the library, we're going to find additional co-working space. The main thing you'll notice is there's tons of library vibes up in here. There is a large elongated wooden table with library-style lanterns, as well as separate seating where you can play some games like chess, and a separate conference room in case you're looking for more private work environment. Now follow me into the office suites we mentioned earlier. These are available for rent and they're private offices. So if you're a high-level executive, maybe an entrepreneur or creative, this might be the perfect spot for you. They're in that 250 to 500 range depending on the size. So let's check it out. Ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up the tour here at the Waller, the famous blue tower in the sky of Austin, Texas. If you're thinking about relocating to the Austin area, or maybe you already live here and you're just exploring a downtown high-rise, definitely shoot me a message if you want to live at the Waller or another high-rise. My contact information is down below. Best way to reach me is via text or call me. Behind me, you'll see the Capitol. This is perfect for anybody looking for that proximity if they work there or they want to be in the downtown area. Stay tuned for more videos just like this and hit that like button.